50 kilometers north of Pretoria and part of the Dinokeng Nature Reserve lies Didimala Game Lodge. The five-star lodge has been designed around specific target markets: the executive, the romantics, and the ultimate leisure seekers. At first glance, the lodge appears to be what it advertises, a luxury 20-room establishment. Minimalist decor was chosen to convey a sense of sophistication, and a multimedia cinema and boardroom installed to attract the business tourist. What lies within the walls, though, quite literally, is something very different. This is a scene from the early 2000s, when Didimala was being built. The owner of the land at the time, Cullinan, discarded the usual bricks and mortar to build the lodge, choosing instead to use straw bales made from wheat. Cullinan was way ahead of his time. He was eco-conscious. Straw bale technology is eco-friendly and cost-effective. But at a time when poverty and disenchantment ran through the communities in the area like wildfire, he also did something that no one else was doing. He engaged large numbers of that community in building the lodge. The project created jobs and gave the community a sense of ownership. The community used 20,000 straw bales to build Didimala, and it's enjoyed the status of being the largest straw bale construction in the world. Didimala may be ahead of the game as far as commercial constructions go, but straw bale technology is not new. Straw homes have been built on the African plains since the Paleolithic era, and today they're built in North America, Europe, and Australia. And following in Didimala's tracks, a hotel is being built in Switzerland using straw. Such an impact did Didimala make that developers from the Western world have made several visits to the game lodge to take notes. The benefits of using straw include its renewability, its accessibility, cost, its fire-retardant nature, and high insulation value. And as far as the eye can see, the use of the technology has not curbed the architectural freedom of the lodge. Set against a backdrop of rugged buttresses, this eco-friendly lodge has made an impact. It's one of the leading gems of the Dinokeng concession, picking up a number of accolades over time. It's played host venue to the World Summit on Progressive Governance, a finalist in the Excellence and Innovation category of the Tourism Business Council of South Africa Investment Awards in 2007, and was one of 5 international finalists in the Lodge category of the World Luxury Hotel Awards in 2008. But the Didimala story doesn't end there. It goes back to the beginning. Recently, the community bought the lodge out, and led by 3 elders, new management is being sought with a planned relaunch in the next few months. With this in place, the luxury game lodge might be recognized for pioneering successful public-private partnerships in the tourism sector.
Our GPS locator takes us to the town of Cullinan. From one pioneering story to another, an enduring town with an endearing tale.
Frontier towns epitomize a pioneering spirit, defined by harsh environments and circumstances, stark, gritty, and brutal. People lived briefly, driven by this pioneering spirit or a pursuit of riches, working and defending claims, fighting temptations and each other. When Thomas Major Cullinan bought the farm Elandsfontein in 1902 in the aftermath of the Boer War, he knew there were diamonds in the hills. Although the carrot-shaped kimberlite pipe was first mined in 1871, it was the discovery on 26 January 1905 of a massive 3,106-carat diamond, the size of an adult fist, that kick-started a diamond rush that captured the imagination of pioneering spirits the world over and still draws prospectors over a century later. Named the Cullinan diamond, it is still the largest gem-quality diamond ever found. The Transvaal government bought the diamond and gave it to King Edward VII as a birthday gift. 3 years after its discovery, the diamond was cut into 9 large gems and a number of smaller stones. The 2 biggest pieces can still be viewed today, set in a scepter that forms part of the crown jewels of Britain. The discovery of the Cullinan diamond also cemented the birth of a frontier town named after the founder. Since those heady days, the town of Cullinan has witnessed 2 mine closures, 2 world wars, been devastated by an influenza epidemic, played host to Italian prisoners of war, changed hands several times, become a ghost town and returned, and consistently unearthed over 25% of the world's largest diamonds, a tradition that continues to this day. Today, Cullinan is a charming, well-preserved village, a living museum and tribute to its roots, combining quirky Edwardian charm, experiential treasures and a reputation for surviving despite the odds. It's managed to hold on to much of its mine village character. The historic stone and corrugated iron mine workers' houses, offices and churches, all still functioning today, are a throwback to the mining times of the early 1900s. Cullinan's focal point is Oak Avenue, which is lined with jacaranda and oak trees, cottages with intricate wrought iron work and picket fences, bric-a-brac shops, restaurants, and Jan Harmsgat's agterplaas, a garden theatre cum gallery that seeks to delight visitors with its junkyard glamour. Today, the Cullinan diamond mine is massive. Put into perspective, the Cullinan hole, at 1 kilometre long, 400 metres wide and 450 metres deep, is over 4 times the size of the famed Kimberley Big Hole. It provides a rare opportunity for visitors to explore the underground workings of an operational diamond mine and the fascinating secrets it hides waiting to be discovered. For history buffs, a visit to the History Room is a good start and an opportunity to get a perspective of the town's past, followed by a trip to the Macadi House Museum across the road. Nearby Zonderwater played host to over 63,000 Italian prisoners of war, 263 of whom died there and are buried in the graveyard. This community left an indelible mark on Cullinan, including their beautiful murals in the Historic Recreation Club, which is still honoured today. For the adventurous, Cullinan and the immediate surrounds provides a veritable treasure trove, host to mountain bike trails and races, and home to gorges and kloofs waiting to be explored on foot or horseback. History, the lure of a girl's best friend, adventure, arts and crafts, antiques. Cullinan is this week's tempting town.